Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I have got you something which is of absolute benefit to you. You know what's that? We are going to learn about these 5 steps that will help you speak English fluently with confidence. This video is exclusively for people who want to start talking in English, okay, but they fear that they do not know much of grammar, they do not understand many grammar rules, and plus they do not have a huge list of vocabulary. Trust me, you just have to follow these 5 steps that I'm going to cover in this video, and you are just one video away from achieving English fluency. Yes. So if you do this diligently every day, okay, all you need to do is just spend 30 minutes of your day on doing all these activities. And if you're doing it consciously, diligently, and consistently, then you're just 30 days away from gaining fluency in English. Okay. So these are those powerful 5 steps. Yeah. So do you know what are those? Can we start? Yeah. So without a further ado, let's begin. Coming to step number 1. The first thing that is needed, to get fluent with your English is that you need to start thinking in English. And the first thing is you have to stop translating from your native language to English. Why so? Because the structure of your native language will be different from what the structure of English language is. Okay. So in English, we generally follow, what is it? Subject, verb, object. Okay. But in native languages like Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, generally the structure is subject, object, and then the verb. Okay. So verb comes in the end. Okay. So this is the crux of the structure of the sentence. Okay. So you need to stop translating. Okay. So what do you have to do? You have to start thinking in English. Okay. Do not convert your mother tongue to English in your head, because all you're going to get is the wrong English output. Okay. You will sound erroneous. Okay. There will be errors in your English. You will sound like a very, someone who's not at all well versed with English. Okay. Very unprofessional in English. Okay. So you need to first train your mind to start thinking in English. Okay. How do you start thinking in English? Just start using simple words, simple phrases. Okay. That you already know. Okay. So, like, describe your surrounding in English. So, I am in the kitchen. I am making tea. It's a hot day. Okay. I'm putting sugar in the tea. Something like that. So, just start focusing on simple words, simple phrases. Okay. Now, one more thing. It's not very easy to start thinking in English out of nothing. Okay. So there is a base to it. So if you want to start thinking in English, you have to make sure that first you start listening more than speaking. Okay. So you have to listen to more of the English content. Okay. So watch YouTube interviews, watch English shows. Okay. See the captions. Okay. Listen to how they are talking. Okay. So to speak fluently, first learn to listen fluently. This is what we say. Okay. We tell all our students. So first you need to listen. So when you listen, that's when you pick up those phrases. That's when you pick up those sentences. That's when you pick up those words. Okay. And nowadays you have plethora of content available on YouTube, on, OTT platforms, all lot of English content available. So start watching those. Once you watch those, the smart hack is shadowing technique. Listen to a sentence, pause, and repeat it. Repeat it loud exactly the same way. Okay, exactly the same way the person has actually uttered in English. Okay, so listen to one sentence, pause, repeat it. Listen to another sentence, pause, repeat it. So that's called shadowing technique. It's one of the most proven technique to learn English fluently. Whatever you have learned that day with the help of shadowing, try to use it with your social circle. Either try to WhatsApp your friends or talk it out. Okay. So listen. So once you start listening and following this shadowing technique, you will automatically start thinking in English. Okay. And that's what you really need to get your brain ready for. Okay. Unless your brain is ready, to start thinking in English, okay, everything is, nothing is possible before that. So unless you have to first make sure that your brain is ready. And that is why I have one more video on this, that, make your English brain ready. Okay, so your brain has to start thinking in English. Your brain has to think everything in English. Okay, so if you're eating, you should immediately have a sentence ready in your brain in English. Today, you're very fluent with your native language. Why? The only reason is because your brain is thinking in your native language. That's how your brain is conditioned to. So, right now, you have to start conditioning your brain to start thinking in English. And that is very much possible if you start listening in English. And if you start following the shadowing technique, automatically you will see your brain has started thinking in English. Okay, so very promising techniques. First, listen. The more you listen, and then you start thinking in English and stop translating in your native language. Okay, now coming to the third one, use sentence patterns. Okay, so if you're a new speaker in English, okay, you haven't tried much of English, then do not focus much on the rules, but focus on the sentence patterns. Okay, so look at words, sentences like can I. With can I, what all can I include? Can I ask you something? Can I sip? Can I sip from your glass? Okay, or can I study with you? Okay, can I take this book? Okay, so just try to make sentences out of these phrases. I need to. I need to talk to you. I need to make this call urgently. Okay, I'm not sure if this is correct. Okay, so we'll focus on these sentence frames, sentence patterns. Okay, now try to memorize these sentence frames, these sentence structures, these sentence patterns, and start using it in your everyday conversation. So we are not focusing much on the rules. By no chance I'm saying that grammar is not important. Please don't misinterpret this video and say that I'm trying to say that grammar is not important. If you really want to become proficient in any language, you need to have functional grammar in place. Okay, so grammar is important, but to start with your English journey, you don't have to focus too much on your grammar rules. You need to focus on sentence patterns. Once you start focusing on sentence patterns, once you start listening to the English content, once you start thinking in English, you will get your sentences in place. Okay, and that's where you get your fluency in place. And something that you can't rule out, you just can't rule out this. And the fourth very important step is speak every day. You just can't rule out this. So whatever you have heard in your English content, with your listening practice, whatever you have heard with your shadowing practice, whatever you have repeated after pausing the content, whatever you have started, thinking in your brain, it's very important that you speak it out. Okay, so speak every day, and when you speak, you have to practice out loud. Even if you do not have anyone to talk to, stand in front of the mirror. A very proven mirror talk method. Okay, stand in front of the mirror, talk to yourself. Use 5 small sentences and start talking to you. Okay, talking to yourself in the mirror. Okay, so speaking is a skill. Okay, and skill will grow only with practice, not perfection. Okay, so if you do it every day, it's gonna fall in place automatically. Automatically you speak in English, automatically you think in English, everything happens automatically. Okay, so every day 10 minutes, stand in front of the mirror. Whatever you have picked up through your English content, try to talk it out in front of the mirror. Okay, so 5 minutes shadowing technique, 5 to 10 minutes mirror talk. So that's 15 minutes of your day, just 15 minutes of your day. Okay, and you can get your fluency in place. Okay, then the last one, but not the least, but one of the most promising one. Focus on clarity and not perfection. Okay, so you don't really have to focus on, as I said, not much on grammar rules, not much on very heavy words, not much on accent as well. No British accent, no American accent, just use your normal accent, however you are comfortable. Okay, your only objective is to speak clearly, speak slowly, and speak with confidence. Okay, even simple English is powerful when you speak it with confidence. Okay, so when you speak with confidence, everything is powerful. So now just to see this, whether you're focusing on clarity, try to record yourself and listen to yourself. Okay, now when you listen to yourself, see whether you can understand what you have spoken about. Okay, so this will build self-awareness, and this will also eliminate fear. Okay, recording yourself will actually give you the clear picture where you are. Okay, and these days you have ChatGPT. So you can use ChatGPT, you can talk to ChatGPT, and you can ask ChatGPT to correct your sentences, your words, whatever expressions you have used while speaking to ChatGPT. Right, friends? So these are the five most proven techniques that we also use in English Life Skill Hub to train our students. Okay. So if you are really hesitant to talk in English, okay, and if you're looking for one-to-one coaching or coaching in small groups, okay, you can get in touch with me. Okay, at English Life Skill Hub, we have community support, we have group coaching, and we also facilitate one-to-one coaching. Okay, so I'm the one who will coach you. So if you really are very keen with your English journey, you can try all these techniques all by yourself. Okay, if you can do it diligently every day all by yourself without a mentor, even better. But in case if you want a mentor, I would love to be one. Okay, so you can get in touch with us, and all the details are there in the description. And do let us know if we can be of any help to you and help you fly with your wings in place in English. We'll give wings to your English. Okay, and that's my promise. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked my content, you can certainly hit that like button, you can subscribe, and you can get in touch for any kind of guidance or any kind of mentoring that you're looking at, or becoming fluent at your English or becoming proficient at your English. Thank you so much. Good day, and let's meet soon in the next video.